Hi guys, it's Skill Jim. Something a little bit different for you guys today. We're going to be building some Lego, like knockoff Lego, called Linkgo, right? Now, I've had these off a shop called Temu, or T-E-M-U. Basically, they've got an app, and it's probably is the finished sword, by the way, that I've done. I bought a couple of these. But the shop's probably the equivalent to something like, if anyone remembers, like the gadget shop, or like those little pop-up shops that you see at Christmas where they've got like loads of just random shit there. Like literally anything. But honestly, Temu's pretty sick, to be honest. I've been on it. I bought myself a load of stuff because obviously I don't know if you've been on it yourselves, like, but the prices are just insane, really. I think these were only like £3 for these little boxes. Yeah, I bought them. I bought this cool Japanese sort of like silk style shirt, just sort of like a cooling casual wear, lounging around sort of stuff. I've also got some sort of like ukiyo-e canvas art pieces of these frogs, just randomly, like I say, just look like loads of random stuff. I think I typed in like Japanese stuff for this sort of stuff, and they just got like loads of toys, loads of little gadgets for kids and stuff like that. Hello there.
Hello there.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
So picked up tons of stuff for my daughter, and yeah, she's been really enjoying it, and the prices are like crazy. And the reason I say this is because there's like an affiliate thing. So I thought it might be quite cool to actually build these Lego things in a time lapse anyway. But I thought I would mention it. It's not sponsored or anything, but if I'll put a link, like my affiliate link thing, in the chat, in the description below, and if you actually download the app with that link, I get £2. So I thought, well, I might as well mention that, because if a couple of people click the link because some of the stuff might be interesting, I'll get £2 every time. And then I think there's a code, and if you put the code in when you order, I get 20% of whatever your first order is, which is just insane. It's like, why would I not mention that? And I think by using that link as well, you get £100 worth of vouchers. I feel like you get them anyway. You might not need to use my link, but obviously I would appreciate it if you did click that link and you were interested in this sort of stuff and wanted to get an order done. Even if you don't do an order, I get £2 just for you downloading the app and having a look, sort of thing. So if you don't mind, that would be awesome. So what my plan was, the reason why I bought a few sets of this was because they didn't have a specific type of sword that resembled, sorry, it's a front door alert going off, that didn't resemble the Hazuki sword. And I was thinking, oh, it'd be sick if I could make a Hazuki katana blade that obviously you get from Shenmue, and I'll probably show a picture of that just so you get what I'm doing. The handle actually looks like it. The sword, obviously, on this particular one that I've already made is red. On the other one, we've got this grey blade with like a red handle. So I thought, well, I'll make two, because they're only like £3 a box anyway. We'll swap this blade on here, and because of the way these are, it's like different to Lego. They're like Link. It's like Lego stacked and links. So we could, if I put a bit of force into that, slide the whole blade off of this handle, and we can put on this blade. But I also like, if you can see, that very much looks like the Hazuki family crest. So I'm going to attempt actually to take the handle off and leave the whatever that's called, the handguard and the blade. So yeah, let's get stuck in, guys. Sorry for waffling on at the start there. I'm still waffling on. I'll probably put a timestamp that skipped straight to this, but then you wouldn't know if you were listening to this. You may as well just wait now. Okay. Okay, so that's the first layer of the handle done. Yeah, pretty easy to do. A little bit confusing there with the things, because you need to have a look at the actual instructions and you can see where the joints are to kind of count how you're doing. But this next part actually tells us we need 5 lots of 4 in a row basically, and that's going to join. I worked out that this greyed out area is actually this bottom bit here, so it's not like extra pieces. At first I was like, I haven't got any grey pieces or white pieces or whatever on the first sword that I made. But on this we just connect that to the handle. That's just showing you that that is part of the handle. Hopefully you can see this okay. Should be better in sped up condition anyway. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with the handle. You see it goes 5, 5, 5, 3. So there's 18 4 pieces basically to make a really long blade that we're going to be doing in a moment. There we go, layer 2 of the handle done. Starting to take shape, right? Looks pretty cool. Right, there we go guys, so that is the 3rd layer so far. It's looking pretty good. 3rd layer of the base anyway, of the handle. So we're starting to get there now. I'm going to continue along with the blade next. A lot of blacks coming up, so it should start taking a bit more shape. There we go, perfect. So you can see now it's really starting to take shape. This is really looking like the Hazuki Dojo blade. I'm really excited for seeing how the rest of this comes out. Right, there we go. Handle is now 4 layers deep. So the handle's looking pretty cool. We're going to add another layer to the blade next. Very simple. It goes yellow and then it looks all blacks, to be honest, to the very end. And then we're going to do the tip, which should be getting pretty close to finishing. Okay, blade is really taking shape there now. I think we've got one more layer to do on the blade. So with 4 deep handle and blade, we're going to be doing the final layer, I think, on the handle now, before we start getting into the actual handguard. So yeah, very close, guys. Right, so I've got the 5th layer done on the handle. There is actually a 6th layer I'm looking at in a moment, but it goes underneath the bottom. There we go, there's the 5th layer of the blade, which pretty much finishes the blade as far as I'm aware. That looks pretty sick, to be honest. So that's the end 25 there. So we're doing really well. I think we're about an hour in, 57 minutes in. And yeah, we just got the handguard to do now, basically. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but we will get there with the handguard. Okay, so that's the top bit of the handguard. This whole chunk goes down onto an extra layer on the top of the handle, actually. So we have got to do another extra layer on top of the handle here. Right, so I ran out of space on my phone, so I've sorted the storage out again. So I don't think this made it on the video, but I was saying that I've done half, or over half actually, of the handguard there, you can see. Looks pretty good. Looks very much Hazuki Residence, Hazuki handguard, albeit it's got this gold effect, but still pretty cool actually. I quite like it. I think it's going to look good when we pair it up with the right handle. So we've got the very last bit to do now, and that goes underneath. So we did that extra little layer there, so it's like 6 layers deep, the handle there, and we're going to have an extra layer underneath. So yeah, essentially 7 layers at the bottom. I'm going to finish it off and we'll have a little chat at the end. Okay, I think that is it. You can shove this on the bottom. Make sure it's all pressed in nicely. And there you go. Right, so as you can see, you get some spare pieces. That was just a rock I was using for, I know it looks like a bone, it's not a human bone. It's a rock we found actually on the beach. We found quite a few. It does look like a bone or a tooth, like maybe like a dinosaur tooth. But yeah, that's not the reason, the thing that I'm showing you here. So we've got a lot of spare pieces. Which is cool actually. So if you got kids and you know they drop pieces, where you get pieces like lost under the sofa, they do give you plenty of spares. That isn't me mistaken. I'm missing some parts there. It was the same on the first sword that I did, but you can see it's actually really come out really nicely. I really like it. It's got that sort of pixel look, which I mean, when you're trying to create the sword that's in Shenmue, it does give it that kind of like a graphical feel, actually, graphics feel. So what I'm going to do to end with, because I do have actually, I've got a sword base that you can rest your blade on, but I'm probably not going to make that in the video like a time lapse, because I'm not even sure how well this has come out, because last time I did a time lapse I did that jigsaw, didn't I? And I was doing it from the top, and part way through this I realised, like, why didn't I do it over the top again? Because maybe from the side it's not really been the best. I'll have to see when the footage comes up, but that could be why I did a stupidly fast time lapse, because it wasn't very enjoyable. But I'm not sure, it may be even better this angle. But you can see how cool the blade is. So next up, because we've got the other blade there, so we've got these two katana blades. I do like the red blade, I'm not going to lie, but we're not actually losing that. We're going to put that into this handle, and you can see the handguard of this one doesn't really resemble the Hazuki crest, family crest, whereas this one actually kind of does, apart from it being gold, like I say. So what we're going to end up doing, because both of them have got this gold joint, So I'm going to actually take off this part here, this where this red is, and we're going to join it onto this because this looks a lot more like the Hazuki blade. I'm going to have 2 hands for this, so this is going to be one of those there. I might try and do like this sort of thing, yeah? Let's see if this works. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I know that was a bit off because I moved stuff around, so it's not going to be a smooth transition there. But there you go, guys, it worked. Looks awesome, actually. It looks probably, in my opinion, better like that because you've got the matching handle with the matching blade. It just very much looks like Iwao Hazuki's katana, right? That Ryo finds, puts the sword handguard onto, and then inserts it into the dojo wall to access the basement, along with the what does he do actually? You put the sword in one side and the Hazuki family crest in the other, right? But it is the handguard, sword handguard. They've separated. I don't know why my mind's going a bit dodgy there, but yeah, that is the complete sword there. Very much looks like Shenmue, so I'm going to try and build this. I'll try and get this done maybe before I do the video, and then I can show you how it looks on display with the base, in case any of this stuff is actually interesting. Like I say, guys, if you click the link below in the description, that should take you directly to Temu, which is Temu. The best thing's probably like to download the app. I don't even know if there is a website. I just ordered all this stuff through the app, and like I say, it's very cheap, and it should give you like £100 worth of vouchers and free delivery and all that sort of stuff, and it'll just give me £2, which is pretty crazy because obviously like every time someone downloads. So if you like any of my content at all, or you know, Shenmue Dojo content or whatever that you know I produce and do virtually on a daily basis, then yeah, even if you just download the app using my link, I should get £2, and then you can either check the store out, see if there's anything on there that some sort of cool tat that you want to grab, or just delete the app or something, and then you know at least I got £2 from any sort of interest there. God, I sound like one of those bloody YouTubers trying to sell their lives to marketing, and I'm not trying to do that, guys. I just it's just a very simple way of earning £2, and I just thought this would be a cool thing to show off now that I've got like a Iwao Hazuki katana blade. Not a replica, but the Lego replica, sort of, and then just a spare red one that looks pretty cool anyway. Nice little handguard, and I love the red pixel blade. God, it's hard to show actually on camera because it is quite big. It's surprisingly big. It's obviously not full-size katana, but considering the little box of Lego is like £3, I was expecting it to be like, well, not like that, but you know, however far I can reach my fingers, you know, that sort of a blade. But it's actually quite a well-sized thing and surprisingly sharp. I know I say that about the letter opener of the 7 stars, which is ridiculously sharp, like, do you know what I mean? But this, I don't think I could do that. It probably smash. Let's have a quick go, just for the lols. Oh, it did! Oh, come on, kind of. It absolutely, it did break the seal. And it, like I say, they're really well built. A little bit wobbly if you do that, but then maybe a katana blade would be as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. I'm going to try and show you what the base looks like, complete with this resting on there, just as a sort of a final thing. And yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.